Right now, an update on campus protests, why negotiations between UW officials and protesters suddenly stopped today.
Also, the president once again makes a campaign stop in Wisconsin, touting a $3 billion investment in Racine. We'll recap the visit.
And an experimental pedestrian mall has been launched in downtown Madison. We'll go live to State Street with more insight on where it is and how it'll work. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
We begin tonight at 5 with breaking news. Talks between the protesters on the UW-Madison campus and UW leaders have ended today after students reportedly walked out of the negotiations.
And we go live now to Armand Rahman on Library Mall. He joins us with the latest updates. Armand?
Eric and Susan, this just happened in the last hour or so. The university released an updated statement saying they are open to talks continuing tomorrow. Now, the student protesters just now in a rally over here with the loudspeakers say that they did indeed walk out of the negotiations this morning because they believe that the university leaders did not even read their proposal, which included ways for ethical investment, divestment from those businesses that do deals with Israel, and shared governance. Now, the chancellor says the protesters misunderstand her role in the investments of the university, and while the university can discuss creating investment principles, she says she will not endorse any of those questions until it's gone through the proper channels. Now, both sides seem to want to continue talks and meet in the middle. When it comes to police intervention, the university shared a draft proposal earlier today that said that the camp would have to be removed from campus by 4. But today they say in part, some have taken the administration proposal shared on social media as indicating plans for imminent police action. That draft proposal was shared yesterday in the course of discussions with student protest leaders. While no such police action will occur at 4 p.m. today, it remains an urgent campus priority to end the encampment, which is illegal, a violation of student and registered student organization conduct rules, and increasing safety concern. Now, while I've been here throughout the last few nights, there have been an increase in community members, non-students joining in the encampment as well. I'll be here throughout the night to see how this develops. For now, live on Library Mall, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Armand, thank you. Meanwhile, Madison police are investigating 3 separate reports of violence that have occurred on Library Mall.
Now, the first one occurred last Wednesday when a student who was displaying a pro-Israel sign reported an unknown man armed with a knife approaching her and stated, quote, "Jews shouldn't be on campus."
The second one happened yesterday when a student said he was threatened that he would be killed if he didn't put his phone away. The victim walked away and reported the suspect and reported that he followed him for a short time later and continued to verbally threaten him.
Finally, early this morning, an assault involving the use of a large stick occurred between 2 individuals. Now, when officers arrived, the fight had ended and there was no longer a disturbance. Well, next tonight, a live look at the Capitol through our sky cam tonight. Very different than what we saw last night when storms rolled across southern Wisconsin. We could see some precipitation tonight, though, but that won't come until later this evening. Let's get a look at your first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington. Alex?
Hey, good evening there, Eric. Good evening there, Susan, and everyone on the other side of the camera. Gorgeous out here in the patio. You wouldn't think, again, I've mentioned this a couple of these past few evenings, you wouldn't think that showers and thunderstorms are on their way. It was such a nice day. Let's actually go to our graphic here to show where is this rain going to set up. We'll get right to it. Best chances for this next bout of rain are going to be the Wisconsin River Valley and points to the south towards the Wisconsin-Illinois border. Areas north of the Dells, you may actually stay pretty dry. Current temperatures out here right now are gorgeous. 76 in Madison, 78 in the Wisconsin River Valley, 76 to the north up towards Camp Douglas. Here in Dane County, we got 78 to the southwest near Verona. We've got a 77 in Waunakee and a 78 in Edgerton. Planning your evening tonight, gorgeous. Get outside, grill, take the dog for a walk. Temperatures as we approach that 10 o'clock newscast nearing 57 degrees, and notice the cloud symbol there. Those clouds will be preceding those showers that will be moving into southern Wisconsin. Good news is nothing tonight like we saw last night. Look at this picture here sent to us from Tony Schreiner near Lake Mills. That's at Wall Cloud. There were funnel cloud reports just west of Lake Mills as well, near Lake Ripley and in Cambridge. And coming up in Maine weather, we'll do a little bit of recap of last night's severe weather event and track the next shower and storm chance overnight going into your Thursday.
All right, Alex, thank you. An 18-year-old La Follette High School student is in jail after a gun was found in their backpack. Yesterday, a staff member told officers on site they had heard a student had a gun in their backpack. Officers say they found the gun, filled magazines, unfired bullets, and a scale inside that backpack. Police say the student allegedly lunged toward the gun as they were taking him into custody. Police are determining if the gun is the same one used in an incident earlier in that area.
New information tonight at 5. The police officer who shot and killed a Beloit man in late April has been identified as Nicholas Rodenbeck. He's been with the department since 2021. We're told he shot 33-year-old Michael Ward on Sunday, April 28th on Ashland Avenue. According to police reports, Ward was armed with 2 bladed weapons that morning and was walking toward another person when he allegedly refused to comply with officer demands to put the weapons down. He was taken to the hospital but died from his injuries. Per policy, Rodenbeck remains on administrative leave as the Department of Criminal Investigation continues its investigation.
President Joe Biden in Racine today touting his Investing in America agenda by announcing a more than $3 billion investment from Microsoft to build a new artificial intelligence facility here in Wisconsin.
Political reporter Will Keneally joins us with more on the president's 4th trip to the Badger State just this year. Will?
That's right. You may remember hearing a few years ago before a new big facility coming to the Racine County site. That's exactly where President Biden spoke from today, and that's where Foxconn was supposed to build its screen manufacturing facility. Now, Microsoft is committing to an AI data center right there.
He and the administration promised a $10 billion investment by Foxconn to build a new manufacturing complex, create 13,000 new jobs.
President Biden, speaking near Racine Wednesday, said he hoped the Microsoft plant set to be built there will be a do-over for the area after Foxconn fell flat.
In fact, he came here with your Senator, Ron Johnson, literally holding a golden shovel, promising to build the 8th wonder of the world. Are you kidding me? Look what happened.
Microsoft said Wednesday it plans to invest more than $3 billion into the area to expand its AI infrastructure capacity. That means new jobs for the southeastern Wisconsin region.
2,000 permanent workers to work in the data centers. In addition, we're also providing a pipeline to train these new jobs. A pipeline that starts right here at this very spot.
Manufacturing in many ways started in the upper Midwest. It started in Wisconsin. There's a legacy of innovation. But it's also a place where people, I think, get things done by working together.
This, of course, comes as the president is running in a tight race for re-election.
We're seeing a great American comeback story all across Wisconsin, and quite frankly, the entire country.
Now, after that event, President Biden traveled to Chicago for a fundraiser.
All right, Will, thank you. Both sides of the aisle are reacting to the president's announcement today, including Speaker of the State Assembly, Robin Vos. He released a statement to that Microsoft announcement, saying in part, quote, today's exciting announcement of Microsoft's plan to create thousands more jobs in Racine County has very little to do with President Biden and everything to do with the efforts of local elected officials, local economic development leaders, and Microsoft itself.
That's not the Biden administration's only visit to the Badger State this month, as next week, Vice President Kamala Harris will return to Milwaukee for a stop on her economic opportunity tour. She'll be here next Thursday, May 16th, marking her 4th visit to the Badger State this year. City officials tell us that you might notice some differences on State Street this summer. Starting today, they've launched the experimental pedestrian mall.
And our Catherine Merck was at their event to celebrate the initiative today and joins us now live downtown. Catherine?
Eric and Susan, it's a beautiful evening to be out here on State Street. There's many people walking and riding their bikes, and today they compare that with some polka dots lining the streets and also some giant flamingos like the one behind me here. This is all part of an initiative to get more people here on State Street. Today, leaders with the city started the day with a ribbon tying, symbolizing the closing of State Street. The 400 to 600 blocks of State Street will be closed off to all but foot and bike traffic. The change is part of a 6-month experiment approved late last year, designed to get more Madisonians to flock to State this spring and summer. I spoke with the president of Downtown Madison, Inc., who says this will build up the economic success of this key part of the city.
When you close a street, it just allows for more opportunity for more things to happen, for buskers to come out, for festivals, for night markets. It just draws more people to downtown to help support the businesses and the restaurants and all the locally owned shops that we have here on State Street.
Back in April, over 600 people signed up to help paint State Street to kick off the experimental changes. And this is just that. The city says this is an experiment. They're trying to work with businesses and members of the community to hear feedback about what goes right and what goes wrong about the addition of this pedestrian mall. Surveys about what's going on here are going to be available online in the coming weeks to provide feedback on the city's website. Reporting live on State Street, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
All right, Catherine, thank you. Wisconsin motorists will now have two options for license plate designs, two new options, and both will put money towards two separate causes. The first plate hopes to bring attention to suicide prevention. Proceeds from these plates will go toward the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, a nonprofit that works to eliminate suicides. And the second plate represents spay, neuter, and adopt. This plate will send money to The Fixes In. That's a nonprofit that provides support for spaying and neutering cats and dogs here in Wisconsin. Now, each of those plates will allocate a $25 tax-deductible contribution to the respective organization.
Today, Madison nursing programs took a huge leap forward, creating an initiative to help students get their foot in the door as soon as possible. Accelerate Wisconsin is designed to help speed up the path for students to make a quick and smooth transition from the classroom to job sites and hospital floors across Wisconsin. The initiative is an agreement with 14 nursing programs at colleges and universities statewide.
This is about empowering students and empowering professionals to maximize their own destiny, right? If they have more control over the order in which they do and complete these processes, that actually allows them, if they're ready, they can earn wages earlier, they can support their families more quickly.
This initiative offers the opportunity for approved students to take their national nursing exams before graduation and allows them to be licensed to practice in Wisconsin within 3 days of graduation.
Still ahead, Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is back. A complete look at his first warn forecast.
And what a spring it's been so far in the Weather Department. A look back at a stretch of devastating weather events. That's next at 5.
And on Wall Street midweek, mixed numbers. The Dow gaining 172 points. The Nasdaq loses almost 30. S&P down 0.03 of a point. We'll be right back.
Have your best summer ever with Bachman's Mother's Day Pool Sale. Save 25% off all in-stock above-ground radiant pools. Visit our showrooms in Madison and Brookfield and save.
Go ahead, relax. It's Bachman's.
When it comes to replacing or upgrading your windows and doors, you want to be confident about your decisions. With Pella Design Works, you can see what your home could look like before you buy. Black frame windows or white, vinyl, wood, or fiberglass. Bring your vision to life and rest assured it's the perfect style for your home. Right now, get 0% interest-free financing for up to 48 months when you order by May 31st. Set your free in-home consultation at PellaWI.com.
Like a bowl of cherries, life in Attic Angel is healthy and sweet. Our independent and assisted living lifestyles include newly renovated apartments, engaging social activities, and wellness support that is tailored to you. As time marches on, we promote the idea that life can always be a bowl of cherries. Attic Angel Community, the house that angels built.
We wanted to be able to enjoy all 4 seasons, and patio enclosures helped us make that dream come true.
The one and only patio enclosures.
Stockberry Healthcare is here to help with your shoulder pain,
your knee injury,
that hip that bothers you,
with your foot or ankle pain.
We focus on quality.
We focus on results.
And take time to listen.
So that your care is the best care for you.
You.
For you. We're here for you.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare Orthopedics. Listening, healing, caring. It's in our nature.
With Sweeto Metal Roofing, you get quality metal roofs installed by the best in the business. A metal roof means no fading, no storm repairs, true sustainability, and lower energy bills.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Have your best summer ever with Bachman's Mother's Day Pool Sale. Save 25% off all in-stock above-ground radiant pools. Visit our showrooms in Madison and Brookfield and save.
Go ahead, relax. It's Bachman's.
Get help with consumer issues during Call for Action Week. Follow our team as they work to solve difficult cases for local residents and learn useful strategies to protect you and your money. Call for Action Week starts Monday on News 3 Now at 6.
Breast cancer is the most common form of cancer in women. Join the News 3 Now team in the fight against breast cancer at the Susan G. Komen More Than Pink Walk, Saturday, June 8th at the Alliant Energy Center.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
Welcome back. This spring of savage weather does not appear ready to relent. The Storm Prediction Center says at least one tornado has been reported in the U.S. every day since April 25th.
April to June is peak tornado season, and most of them come in May. As Laura Aguirre shows us, that statistic is definitely tracking this week.
Multiple states, multiple twisters, bearing that tornado trademark.
Everyone says it's like a train.
We could hear that train coming. Yeah.
A vicious storm system that decimated parts of Texas and Oklahoma earlier this week whipped through the Midwest and Southeast late Tuesday.
When things started flying by the deck, I obviously went inside.
Several residents in Hot Springs, Arkansas say they feel lucky to be alive after a suspected tornado slammed the area shortly after midnight local time. A number of homes, businesses, and at least one boat dock around the Lake Hamilton area were destroyed.
It's terrible for the loss that we have in material things. I'm grateful we didn't have a loss of life.
The surgical precision of these kinds of storms on display in Portage, Michigan, after at least one, possibly two funnels touched down overnight. A massive FedEx facility nearby was hit, with local officials saying nearly 50 workers were briefly trapped by live power lines before escaping safely.
It's incredible. It certainly makes you think that somebody's watching out for us, and we're glad of that.
The dangerous weather threat continues in the hours ahead, with millions under varying alerts from Texas north to Maine and parts of the Midwest into Tennessee at the highest level, especially Nashville. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Strong storms caused a livestock barn in Illinois to collapse yesterday afternoon. This happened near the town of Harvard, northwest of Chicago, about a half a mile south of the Wisconsin state line. The two-story 30-foot by 50-foot barn was reduced to a heap of wood. Amazingly, most of the animals on the property survived. Firefighters rescued 24 sheep, 18 goats, 1 cow, and several chickens and ducks. 4 animals, however, did die, but luckily no people were injured. And we've got some incredible pictures yesterday, yes, Alex, from our viewers from yesterday's storms.
Yes, unbelievable, Susan. And here's just one of them. Over 100 photos were sent to us, and we really, really appreciate the photos, folks. This is near Jefferson. What you're looking at here is a wall cloud rotating inwards, and then perhaps right here in the center of that picture, a funnel cloud just chatting right now with the National Weather Service. And you can send us those photos by scanning that QR code that's underneath me here, and then we can show those photos on air. National Weather Service is thinking this very well could be a funnel cloud that Lee caught here near Jefferson. She was a few miles west of Jefferson. We had funnels in Lake Ripley and in Cambridge, and that would line right up going down 18. Thank you for sending us that photo, Lee. We had hail reports of 1 inch in diameter. We were talking about those wind damage reports down in northern Illinois. We also had an EF1 tornado near Darien in Walworth County, so a very stormy day that verified across southern Wisconsin. Radar 3000. High and dry out there right now, but that's going to change as we go a little bit later into the evening. Future track model showing a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two popping up over southwestern Wisconsin by the time we get closer to our 10 o'clock newscast. Rainfall amounts are going to be the highest from Boscobel to Lone Rock to Madison and points to the south. Areas to the north of the Dells. And again, this part of southern Wisconsin, southwest Wisconsin, still dealing with drought conditions. And unfortunately, it looks like this rain's going to kind of pivot over the southern part of the area and then move down into northern Illinois, which our future track model is doing a really good job of showing here. That strong east winds, the showers by the time we get into the wee hours of your Thursday morning. A couple claps of thunder, again, hugging the Wisconsin-Illinois border, where areas up towards Camp Douglas, Adams, Marquette, Green Lake counties, you might stay on the drier side with this until we get into the afternoon hours where perhaps 1 or 2 showers pop up. Look at the high temperatures on your Thursday. We were in the upper 70s today. Try upper 50s with a strong northeast breeze. It's going to feel on the chilly side on Thursday comparatively. While we have more rain chances in the forecast, staying unsettled. Here we go. Wednesday going on into your Thursday, that's that scatter chance. We do have an on and off chance as we go Friday night. I've entered some shower and thunderstorm chances here for Mother's Day Sunday, but I'm going to say a couple more words about that Mother's Day Sunday here. First, a chance of a shower storm on your Saturday. On your Mother's Day Sunday, and I'll step out here so you can see the nice high temperature of 73 degrees, but the chance of storms will be in the late afternoon and evening hours. I think the morning hours to the early to mid-afternoon hours look dry at this point in time. So not everyone will get wet, and that chance is confined to the late afternoon and the evening hours. So much of Mother's Day at this point is still looking really nice, but you see a chance of storms, basically the entire 10-day forecast. So a very active pattern continuing. I've been saying this, though, that this is the silver lining, and I try to be a perpetual optimist. Our temperatures are at least going to be on the mild side. So it's not cold spring rains that we're seeing here over the course of the next week. All right, a little traffic. If you're heading on 12 eastbound, it's slow go right now at 20 miles per hour for a good portion of the southern part of our belt line. In Janesville, where are we at with our speeds here? Right around 70 miles per hour on 39 north and south, and 39 north as we head towards the Dells at 70 miles per hour. Again, great night to crack the windows open because it's pretty warm out.
It's a good night. All right, thank you, Alex. Still ahead tonight at 5, the next generation of protectors of the Pope have been sworn in. We'll show you the long-standing practice of safeguarding the pontiff.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We're often asked,
is it really free to hire Gruber Law Offices?
The answer is yes. The call, the consultation, free. You pay nothing until we win your case. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the Madison area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
We've been everywhere. We've coated patios, pool decks, basements, hospitals, warehouses, machine sheds, restaurants, retail stores, showrooms, locker rooms. We've been everywhere. Driveways, walkways, man caves, churches, schools, airports, hotels, and garages. If it's concrete, TSR will coat it.
You've got this, just like Associated Bank's got you with $50 overdraft grace zone. So when you have to make a purchase, or 7, you can be sure we're looking out for you, so you can look out for him. You've got this with Associated Bank.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today, Mike Super, Magic and Illusion, America's Got Talent finalist, winner of NBC's Phenomenon, leaving audiences speechless. Now you can see Mike Super live. Saturday, June 15th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. A show for the whole family to enjoy this Father's Day weekend. Mike Super, Magic and Illusion at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
If
If you've been seriously injured in a car accident, watch out.
The insurance company's job is to do what's best for them, not you.
Don't trust the insurance company after your accident. You can miss out on what you really deserve. Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
Welcome back. The Vatican has sworn in dozens of new recruits to protect Pope Francis.
Well, the soldiers are part of the Swiss Guard, founded way back in 1506 by Pope Julius II. Ian Lee reports on the long-standing practice of safeguarding the pontiff.
A vision of the past comes into focus as trumpeters herald a 500-year-old tradition. For Maximilian Fischer, joining the Swiss Guard this week is a childhood dream come true.
My mom always made these jokes that when I was older I could go to the Swiss Guards because I was Swiss.
It's the smallest, most colorful, and exclusive army in the world. Members must be Swiss men who are Catholic, aged 19 to 30, standing at least 5'8", with impeccable character. Fischer is one of 34 new recruits, raising 3 fingers, symbolizing the Trinity, to swear loyalty to the Pope.
That I would give my life for the Pope because that is a big part of why I'm here. I'm here to protect the Pope.
The guards paraded through St. Peter's Square in front of tourists, dignitaries, and the pontiff himself. Pope Francis gave a warm greeting to his new guards and their families. The Swiss Guard acts less like an army and more like the U.S. Secret Service, scanning the crowds for any threats. But don't be confused by their baggy pants, armor, and medieval halberds. This is very much a modern military.
Obviously, we look very medieval in this kind of attire, but we do have modern weapons, we do have modern technologies.
The 135-strong force keeps one eye on the past, with the other protecting the Pope into the future. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
While Swiss Guards are known for their colorful uniforms while on ceremonial duty, soldiers do dress in civilian clothing while on patrol, armed with tasers and guns. We're back with a final check of your First Warn forecast after a short break.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Keep your home comfortable with insulating products. Great stuff fills gaps and cracks up to 1 inch, and it's easy to use. Just $379 after rebate. Check out Menards' great in-stock selection of garage and utility lighting options. This bright 7,000-lumen LED shop light is energy efficient and provides an instant upgrade to your workspace. Pick it up for only $14.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something on the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
When replacing your windows, you want them to be built by the best and backed by the best. That's what you'll get with replacement windows only available from Renewal by Andersen. When you choose Renewal by Andersen at Wanakee Remodeling, you're not getting a one-size-fits-all product. From design and sales to manufacturing, installation, and service, we own the entire process. This month only, when you buy one window or patio door, you'll get 140% off, plus 12 months special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, for the first time, a whistleblower from a major Boeing supplier breaks his silence. His allegations that Spirit Aerosystems cut corners and risked passenger safety. We've got that and more tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
And we want to get back to Alex. One final check of the forecast.
Yes, not a wild night tonight. A quiet night overall tonight, for the most part. A few clouds building in by the time we get to 10 o'clock. Then some showers. A couple of isolated thunderstorms will form, especially for areas near the Wisconsin-Illinois border. And that's where the heavier rains are going to set up. Let's say the Dells down to Wisconsin-Illinois border. We could be looking at 1/4 to 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch if you're lucky with this particular rain event. There's more shower and storm chances, not washout over the course of the weekend. Mother's Day, the chance of showers and storms late in the day. So the morning looks good.
Oh, that's good timing. Good for mom.
Yes. Alex, thank you. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. The CBS Evening News is next.